All right. Welcome to another show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. And you can go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Tasia,
Okay, and Tasia, what do you specialize in? Because I'm interviewing artists,
artist.
and
I specialize in tattooing, illustrative work, and traditional.
so
Nothing realistic.
nothing realistic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could draw realistic, but not
Yeah.
tattoo it.
But it's like you add that creative element, like from like your idea of what it would look like.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that like illustrative?
Yeah,
Illustrative
it's
means?
more like, this is more like illustrative stuff
Here,
like
you can
that.
show the camera. Here, I'll bring it closer. It's cool stuff. I like that.
Thank you, thank
So,
you.
when we first met, you weren't tattooing. You just had, like, maybe what? How many tattoos did you have when we first met?
Probably like three or
Four?
four, yeah.
How many you have now?
I don't even know.
You just lost.
Yeah, I
count?
lost count. There's
Dang.
too many.
Dude, I haven't seen a lot since we last
I
talked.
know. I
What
got
the
like
heck?
whole legs done, stomach,
Yeah.
back,
Holy
arm.
shit, dude.
Yeah.
Dang.
I went crazy.
Yeah. So, what phase were you in when you like said, "Oh, I want to get a tattoo"? Like, what inspired that?
um, I've kind of always wanted tattoos. I never wanted to get as much as I have now. I kind of thought I just wanted a couple, but I don't know. I just really liked how they looked. I felt like it made it more like comfortable to be in my own skin. Just having a bunch of tattoos. I definitely feel more like myself than I did before I had tattoos.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it because that your art explains yourself more than just nothing?
Yeah,
And
no,
That's what
exactly.
people to just
Yeah.
identify, like,
Yeah.
oh, this is the kind of person you are.
Yeah, and I've always kind of had like eczema, so I
Oh,
liked having
that's
I don't
pretty
know. I
cool.
just never really liked my skin, so
Yeah,
definitely makes me like my skin a lot
you
more.
can embrace it more.
Yeah.
Are you having trouble like finding space?
Yeah, I'm running out of space. I got like some on my leg and then like my side stomachs, but that's about it. And then like the neck and the face, but
Dang.
that's for the future.
Yeah,
We're not gonna do that right now.
but dang, dude, like you already almost out of space.
I know, and I'm only like 20.
Like, shoot,
It's
there's only
crazy.
so much you can do. I was actually thinking about I want to get another tat, like a
Hell
moon or
yeah.
something.
That'd
Just
be
like something
dope.
small. We might have to
Yeah.
trade. I'll trade you a shirt
Yeah.
for a small tattoo.
No, we should do that. That would
Okay,
be
bet.
dope. Hell
Bet.
yeah.
All right, so you started off with 4 tattoos. Now you have plenty, but when it comes to your art, like how did your art progress? Like what phases has your art gone through to now?
Definitely when we met, I was definitely drawing a lot more like spookier stuff, and I was also working on like a flash for when I was gonna go apply for apprenticeships. And
Like a flash
so
book.
yeah, like when we were at Abby's house, I'd always like
Mm-hmm.
draw little flash books and stuff, and so just a lot more like dark and spookier stuff.
Yeah, that's kind of
'Cause,
how I identify you.
Yeah,
dark and
yeah,
spooky.
yeah. Definitely was. It's when I was through my drug phase, but now,
Oh,
yeah.
So now you're kind of like you've seen the light.
Yeah, now I'm sober and my drawings are definitely more happier and like flowers and like cuter.
That's good.
I still like tattooing like more like spookier stuff, but when I draw
Uh-huh.
like ideas that come to my head, it's more like
So,
like happier shit other than like sad and
I
spooky shit.
noticed like you have more color. I see the
Yeah.
flowers and stuff.
Got a lot more
That
color.
wasn't there before.
Yeah.
Um,
I hated colored tattoos
yeah,
back then.
that's what
yeah.
I was. I think I remember
But-
that. For now, like when you do your more colorful stuff, what are you tapping into to get that? Like what are you looking for when you see something colorful?
I don't know. I just feel like the colors look really nice on my skin, so I thought I might
true.
take advantage of
Yeah.
that because not a lot of people like. I don't know.
Yeah, some people don't. It doesn't really look good, especially if you have darker skin. It's
Yeah, that's why
might
somebody
as-
said that to me because I have a friend that like had colored tattoos and he was like, I don't know why you don't have color. He was like, I wish I could get color, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes certain colors just don't look good on like
Yeah.
certain skin types. But
You just gotta find the right part in your body too, because some parts are just lighter naturally. And then you
yeah,
can, like, go crazy
yeah,
on it.
exactly.
So when people come to you about art or a tattoo, do they say like, "Oh, you get to have the creative control," or how does it go? Like,
Most of the time,
They
if
just say
they're
you do you.
yeah, but sometimes people will come in and they're like, I want exactly this, and like obviously I'll redraw it differently, but I'll make it like pretty similar to what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Or I always draw like two drawings, so I'll draw like one kind of like what they want, and then like a different version, like my version,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll just like let them pick.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
they have like, and sometimes they'll pick mine, sometimes they'll pick
Yeah,
the
sometimes.
one, the more basic one, but
Some people like
it's up to
basic.
them.
It's okay.
Yeah, I mean, no complaints. It's on their
Yeah.
body, not mine. So
Yeah, exactly.
you can't like.
And you know, since you became like you're official now, like you're official tattoo artist.
I'm still considered an apprentice, but yeah, I'm like taking appointments and
Okay.
stuff. So
like how has the process been of like getting people to tattoo and like building your work up and like your history?
it's been good. It's definitely an interesting business because you depend on like people obviously to like keep your business going. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like tattoos go through like phases. Like now, not a lot of people are getting tattooed because summer
I
is
see.
coming along. Everybody wants to go to the beach and stuff.
Oh, they don't want to get any. They don't want to get in the water.
Yeah, so I
see
feel like
what you're
now
saying.
and then like Christmas time, because then also Christmas is when people are like spending a lot of
Spending
money for gifts and stuff. So I feel like there's definitely phases with it, which is kind of scary, but
Yeah, because
yeah,
that's your money.
exactly.
money right there.
Yeah,
I guess I feel like once people like know, oh, if I need this kind of art, I need to go to you. Like when they're looking for your art, I feel like that's
yeah.
when you're gonna have it all the time.
Right, that's why I'm trying to like do certain specific styles to like get my style out there, so I'm
Mhm.
known for like a style.
Dude, your
But
style is crazy. Like I've never seen like even just your artwork, even the sketch pads you used to show me.
hell
It's
yeah.
like you add that horror to it. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you,
It's super
thank
dope.
you.
Like I'm trying to remember like one that you showed me. There's plenty, dude. Like there's plenty.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Let's see what else.
I know that's crazy. That was only like 2 years ago.
I don't know.
I wasn't even. I was working at Albertsons, I think.
You were. Yeah. I used to go get the salad. I used to get the like chicken salad or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You guys used to hook it up.
Hell yeah.
Trying to.
Albertsons was a really fun job. I kind of miss working there.
Really.
Yeah. I don't know why, but the shifts would go by so quick. Like they'd schedule us
Weren't you
like
doing,
10-hour
register
shifts.
too?
No, I was like a courtesy clerk.
Oh, so you was like helping people out.
Yeah.
Oh, so you wasn't doing the hard work.
Yeah, no, I was doing like cart pushing and all that shit.
Oh, yeah,
It's like
yeah.
easy work, but it made the shift go by like hella fast because we had like certain schedules of what to do.
So would you say this is not your best job you ever had? Albertsons is your best job?
Albertsons definitely comes up close, you know, but yeah.
This is one you're doing today?
Yeah, I have a couple different sizes. It's going on like his arm, so I didn't
Like the
know
shoulder?
how like big it. No,
Like
it's
up
going
here?
like on the forearm, like down here.
Oh.
So I don't know how big his arm is, but I don't want to go too small because the gun is really tiny. But I feel like
Yeah.
this is like a nice size. I think he's like really skinny. So
Okay. So when you do like your detailed work, and like line art, because this is line art, is that what you mean by illustrations as well?
yeah, like more like lines and stuff.
Okay, is that what you prefer?
Yeah,
Okay,
realistic is like more like shading pretty
Shading,
much,
yeah.
and I just don't like how those heal like in like years, like because there's nothing to
Oh.
hold it together. So I like shit like this where there's like hella lines.
So line art is easier to hold it together, or what? Like
Yeah, I just feel like it ages better, other than like
it stays in your
something
skin
real.
better.
Yeah, like realistic,
Mhm.
it'll all like blend together like a blob in like 10 years.
Okay, I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. Yeah. It just starts to it's not the same as it first
Yeah,
was.
like I mean, tattoos aren't gonna look good in 10 years, but like at least these ones you'll still be able to read what it is.
Okay, yeah.
If that makes
yeah, words and
sense.
stuff.
Yeah.
So when it comes to like your illustrations, because I do like a lot of line art too in screen printing. Like when you start, do you just like, just straight up, do you have to trace these skulls out, or you just like know how to draw skulls like perfectly to where it's like you don't even trip?
No, I just draw it out on Procreate. I usually start by like, I'll show
Oh, so
you.
you use a
I can
program.
show you.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So I usually start.
Do you know how to screen record in there?
I
You should screen record it and show it so I could just whatever.
I
you
have
screen
a
record,
screen recording I can send you. I don't know how to speed it up though.
I can speed it up. You could just send me a recording.
Though. So
Mhm.
usually I start like. So I have like different layers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll start with we're sketching, and I'll just go usually to like certain pencils and just like skip like I don't know like. It's
Okay,
a really shitty
can you
example.
draw
but
like a spider hanging from a moon, like just a quick sketch, or does it take time for that kind of shit?
it kind of takes time, but I'll usually just start with a sketch and then like I don't know like for a skull it would literally look like this to
Really?
start with. Yeah, no, like and then it looks really ugly when you first start, and then you go to inking, and then that's when you'd like start to like clean up. It wouldn't look this shitty, but like that's when you start to like clean up the lines with this, and you'd also do separate layers.
Keep going. I'm just gonna turn it towards you a little bit more. Keep going though.
And then you'd do like separate layers, so when you do like go over it with the cleaner line, you could just get rid of the sketching
Oh, I
layer
see what you're saying.
afterwards. So then you'd have
Yeah.
just the clean line.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So you just like give a rough draft, and then you go over do your like kind of final copy.
Yeah, yeah.
I kind of have the same process. I'll sketch it on Photoshop, or I'll sketch it on my notepad, and then I'll take it on the Illustrator, and then do all the lines. But I need to get a drawing pad like that. I feel like
It
that
was
helps.
definitely worth the investment. It was pretty expensive, but
How much we talking?
for like the iPad,
Yeah, like just to draw on there.
like the app or the
No,
iPad.
the actual iPad.
Oh, the iPad. I think it was like a good grand.
Dude.
Yeah,
Dude.
because my dumbass went into the Apple store and I was just like,
They gon'
which one? Yeah, I was like, what's the best one to draw on? And they're like the new one, like the
Of
new
course.
one. I was
They
like,
ain't gonna tell you it's the old one.
yeah. So then I bought the new one and then the fucking pencil and went broke,
Yeah.
but it
Here,
helps.
I'm gonna show you. I don't know. Did you see this one? This one I sketched?
I did see that one.
Mhm.
So you started on paper.
Mhm.
That's a dope.
I feel like with the drawing pad, does it get hard? Cause it's like you have an eraser though, huh? On that too,
Yeah,
so-
there's an eraser.
And I feel like if you can't just make small edits. I feel
It
like
definitely is harder to erase because if like I fuck up and do a line over something, like I'll have to make the eraser hella small.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's definitely hard to get like used to, but there's like a lot of cool like things with it
yeah, there's more
that
you
like
can do
comes
than-
with it.
than-
Yeah.
you can do
There's also
other
like
colors,
yeah, you could do colors.
too. Mhm.
There's also tricks. You could do like symmetry. So
Symmetry.
yeah, if you do like a drawing guide like this, you draw on one side and it like does the
Oh,
other. So like
shoot.
usually
So
when I
you
do like
can-
swords and shit, I'll do one side and it just does the whole other
You
side.
can like split line. Oh, that's-
Yeah.
See, that's so useful when you're doing like say a butterfly, like a wing.
Yeah, just to make sure it's hella like symmetrical.
That's like the
So
hardest
that
part.
It really helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use that drawing guide a lot.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. So I'm like learning. I'm learning how you approach it.
Yeah, yeah.
So besides like tattooing, what have you like learned from actually the industry of like working in this kind of environment where you have to get your own clients and you have to like really kind of self promote almost? It's like you're really working for yourself, but you're also working for a shop.
Definitely, I've definitely learned that an apprenticeship is a lot harder than a lot of people think it is. It's
Mhm.
definitely like a long process. So if you're gonna get into it, just like I'd recommend starting young and
Mhm.
like just like putting everything into it.
Yeah, dude,
like,
you're pretty young too. Like, shit, what are you like?
20.
Oh yeah. I ain't trying to air you out or nothing. But that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Start young. Or I mean, there's never an age where you can't start. But if you're gonna start, just like make sure that's your main goal
Mhm.
and like not to slack.
Yeah.
'Cause I definitely slacked for a little bit. I got hella into drinking, and I just.
It's hard to be motivated, and like your passion is tattooing, and it's like it's fun to drink, it's fun to hang out and shit, but like you're not gonna.
But
get
like
closer
that's
to your
not gonna
passion.
get you anywhere in
Yeah.
life. Drinking every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that part of your tattooing experience? Like it helped you sober up too because like you're grinding.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like you couldn't be affording to like come in
Yeah.
late and shit, or to not be feeling good. And shit like
Yeah,
that.
no, exactly. Because I'd come in
Yeah.
hungover like every day, and then I would drink here. But this was when I was an apprentice. I wasn't like tattooing.
You
But
were just hanging out here. You're just
yeah.
coming over here.
Yeah, well, I was still doing like work and learning. Pretty much, I had to
Mhm.
like observe for a good while, just like watching everybody tattoo and like learn from that and stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Dang,
yeah.
dude.
But I learned a
You were
lot.
drinking
Just like
and tattooing people.
I know I
No,
wasn't
you.
tattooing.
No, you weren't. No.
Yeah,
No,
no.
no, no,
No,
no.
no,
None
no,
of
no,
that.
no,
None
no,
of
no.
that.
But not anymore.
Yeah. Dang. I'm I'm pretty impressed though, cause like tattooing is one thing, but I feel like the harder part and the biggest part is drawing the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Definitely. Some people like have some really weird ideas.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Is that one of the harder parts when they tell you some shit, but it's just not clicking in your head?
yeah, or when they like I like when people send me references, so I like kind of know what they want. But some people will just be like, "Oh, I want something nautical." They're like, "I give you creative freedom," and then I'll draw something nautical, like a
A boat?
sailor ship or
Yeah.
an anchor, and they're like, "Oh, I wanted a fucking shark," and it's like, "Why didn't you just
Yeah.
say
Why don't
that?"
you?
Like, I
A
feel like
shark
a
is
lot of
not
people,
nautical.
exactly, like a lot of people are just not very specific with what they want,
Yeah.
and then it just kind of wastes my time. Like, cause drawing doesn't take like 5 minutes; it takes me like a good couple hours.
That's the
Like,
part that's gonna be. So do you like print out your design and then like trace it when you put it onto someone's skin?
no, there's a stencil machine over there. So
So
then
you
we'll
you
put it
make
through
the
the
stencil?
stencil. Yeah, and then cut it out, and then
Is it like
put
a
stencil
Cricut?
stuff.
No, it's different.
Yeah, he's about to make one.
Oh, let's look at it. Here, I'll bring the camera. I'll bring the camera over. We talked about a lot of stuff so far. Um, what I guess what phase of your life are you in now? 'Cause that's what the podcast is. It's a phase. You know, I want to know about your phases.
Hell yeah. Definitely more like responsible and responsible phase, I guess. More like on my shit.
Taking
I
care of
guess.
yourself and
Yeah,
shit. Like,
yeah.
you're not trying
Definitely
to just
more
be
like
out here.
focusing on myself.
Yeah.
Like, but not in a selfish way. Just like.
No, it's good because I'm like, if you don't, you end up doing a lot of stuff that's not even for you. You know what I'm saying? Your energy goes to someone else or to shit that's not worth it.
Exactly. So yeah, definitely just focusing on myself, trying to build my future.
That's good foundation.
Yeah.
Building a foundation for
Hell yeah.
for your art to grow and shit.
Yeah.
What would you tell other artists or people like in your shoes, I guess, who are trying to, like what would you want to tell someone who's like, oh, I want to be, they're thinking about it or they want to go through the grind?
Yeah, I would say do it and just don't give up, even if it seems like you're not going to go anywhere, because it definitely feels like that for a while.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like you're just not progressing and you're not going anywhere. But I would just say stick with it. Even when you first start tattooing, obviously they're not going to look good. And if they do,
Yeah,
congrats.
dude, how does that go when you fuck somebody's shit up? Like, what do you do?
It's
Like,
It's
is that like the
tough.
worst part? Is there insurance for tattoos?
No. If you fuck somebody up, you just fuck somebody up.
just-
That's the kind of the shitty thing about it is.
You gotta take that risk,
Yeah.
huh?
I mean, you start with fake skin, but eventually you're gonna practice on humans.
But even like, what if you sneeze or something? You gotta be really careful, huh? Like holding your
Yeah.
hand still.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Yeah. I mean, usually you start with like friends and family, so even if you do fuck up on them, they're your friends and family.
Yeah.
So they're a little less harsh on
I don't
you.
know. I feel like if they're your friends and family, that means they know where you
Yeah.
at.
Then then you
They know where
gotta
to
see them
find you.
every day, and they're like, "What the fuck?" But I've never had anybody like be super mad at me. I've done some
Yeah.
questionable tattoos on people. When I first started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything that you want to share? Like, it could be about anything. Anything, like, even if you have questions for me.
What made you start your clothing brand?
Okay, just wanted to wear stuff that I could actually find instead of just thinking, oh, hopefully I go to the thrift store and see that. It's more like, oh, let me just figure out how to just make it. It's probably I'll get it faster. And then once I learned the simple craft, I just kept like multiplying that and did it to different things, different ideas. And then when it came to like the brand of Phase, I was just like, dang, everything's just a phase, man.
Hell yeah.
It's like,
Well,
what
that's
is
so cool.
what
I
is
feel like
time?
there's always like certain things you buy and like you could just like make it fit or like
Mm-hmm.
re
Yeah, like
redo the
what
whole
you
fucking
wear.
thing with fabric. Because
Like
there's
what?
some cool
Yeah,
fabric, but it's just like not a cool piece. But you can like make it
you
into
can do
something
whatever you
dope.
want. Yeah, I literally like when people tell me like, oh, that would be cool, or I'm always like, I can make it for you. I'll figure it
Yeah.
out.
No,
You
that's
can
such
do
a
it.
cool like skill to have.
I wanna do some stuff with like tattoo artists too, and like tattoo shops, because I feel like it's one thing to get your body designed, but like if you're not wearing the clothes that go with your tats, it kind of just throws it off.
No, right?
Yeah.
That would be dope if we did like a collab of like
Some
I don't
shit,
know,
some shit to
like
synchronize or something.
yeah, like more like darker colors, but like
Yeah, I feel like
cute,
like
cute, you know?
another genre of screen printing is dark art, and dark art is like its whole thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like people have like the wrong idea of it.
exactly.
You know, people think it's so evil and like corrupted and
But it's really not.
yeah.
We should do like a witchy like.
Hell yeah. I'm actually
shit,
working.
like-
I'm working on some shit right now that's like a Medusa, like the way it
Really?
is. It's a spider. No, it's like a reptile skin, like long sleeve, red and black, and it's like a
dope.
black long skirt, like touches the ground.
Oh hell yeah! See,
Mhm.
that's dope.
Yeah,
Hell
we can
yeah.
definitely get some shit like that going.
Cause I would love to like, I don't know, it'd be really cool to like. I've always wished I could like make clothing and shit. So it'd be cool to like if you ever need like an
Mhm.
assistant or like
Yeah.
I don't know, could
I mean,
help
shit.
with the designs.
How about this?
Or,
I'll help you design clothes and garments, and you help me with t-shirt printing artwork.
hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
no,
we
I'd
can
be
come
so
up
down for that.
with some dope ass shit.
That'd be really
Push that
dope.
shit out.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay,
Let's
bet.
do it.
Fuck the. Hey, show over, bro. We gonna get to work, bro.
Yeah.
We can't be
We
doing
got
this shit.
things to do.
Things to do. But honestly, thank you for coming on. I feel like we don't have to keep it long. Like we just talked about catching up. We could do
Okay.
another show soon or
We
something.
could.
You know, when you're in your next phase.
Yeah.
Next, you know.
Same with you.
But thank you, and I don't know. Any last words?
Um,
Anything like?
thank you for having me.
Hey,
I'm
man,
very
my
excited about
honor.
our next phase in life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it's. That's what you should
Going
be working
places.
towards. Yeah, exactly.
We'll make some dope ass shit.
All right, T Money.
It's the new name.
Yeah. Tats by T Money.
Tats by T Money. I like that.
Oh yeah, and let people know where to follow you and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like to reach out if they want to get your artwork.
Hell yeah. I'm Spooky Tattoos, Tattoo22. And I work at MV Inc. in Temecula.
Okay, bet. Got you. We gonna lock that in.
I feel like I said hell yeah way too much. It's
For
like
real?
hell yeah.
Nah, you chilling.